on My Mom Club, we like to talk about issues that impact moms, and this topic hits home for me. How do you know your child needs something when they can't tell you? Recently, my baby daughter was diagnosed as being extremely farsighted, so much so that at just 12 months old, she was fitted with glasses. Since then, I've shown some pictures of her. You're seeing them here, and I've heard from so many of you asking, how did you know she needed glasses? So to answer that, we have brought in an expert for today's My Mom Club, sponsored by Premier U. We are very happy to have Dr. Maria Stunkel here today, a Mercy Kids pediatric ophthalmologist. She is part of the team that's helping my little Ella. Dr. Stunkel, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So something that viewers keep asking me is what I mentioned. How did you know that your daughter needed glasses? And to take viewers back, I just took her to a regular one-year pediatric appointment. And the way I describe it is the nurse had a very fancy camera that got her to look at the camera and take a picture. Please walk us through what that technology is and what it can detect.
Yeah, so a lot of pediatrician offices are using photo screeners, or it's also called an instrument-based vision screening. And typically these will start at the one-year-old well check. And it uses infrared light to take a picture of the eye, and the machine is analyzing how that light bounces off the back of the eye. So it can detect a lot of different things by doing that.
And one of the things it did detect is that my daughter specifically is extremely farsighted, and as soon as the nurse took the pictures, she took it down and said, "Someone in your family farsighted?" And I said, yeah, me. After that, they recommended your office. I called right away, was able to get my daughter in. We met with one of your partners. Please walk us through some of the things, though, that parents can expect if they find themselves in a pediatric ophthalmology office.
Yeah, so essentially, if you have that failed vision screening, that earns you a ticket into our office. So it's kind of a long appointment, as you might remember, so there's different steps of it. The initial assessment is really honestly playing with some toys with the child, seeing how they're able to lock onto a target. Are they following toys appropriately? Are their eyes moving like they're supposed to? Do they have any signs of an eye misalignment? Things like that. And then the second part of the exam involves instilling some dilating eye drops. So those eye drops do two really important things. So one of the things it does is to dilate the pupil so I can get a really good view inside of the eye, just to make sure the eye is looking healthy and that's not causing the vision issues. And then the second thing it does is it actually paralyzes the eye's focusing ability. So that gives me the most accurate check on a glasses prescription, because sometimes those vision screeners can be off a little bit. The child might be over focusing at that pediatrician visit, and then when we do those drops, maybe the child doesn't need glasses. So it's kind of a long, drawn out process, but I take all of those different parts of the exam, and then that's what helps us form the recommendation of, you know, whether or not a child needs glasses or surgery or eye patching or something else.
It's just fascinating how far the technology has come since you and I were kids, and you at home probably were kids too. And that early intervention, I'm just so thankful that now my daughter has it. Thank you for walking us through all this, Doctor.
Yeah, of course.
My Mom Club is sponsored by Premier U. Give their South County location a call today at 636-492-5433. If you are on the Illinois side, you can call 618-750-5433 for their Swansea location. You can also find them on the web at premierumed.com.